Hi there everyone on YouTube, it is Musical Aviator. We're going to be flying the Delta Airways Airbus A330 across the Atlantic Ocean today, here from JFK, New York, over to Europe, Amsterdam. We're flying on prepared version 4.5. Have to be really careful about which one we're looking at today, because yeah, there's another simulator out there, but we're not going to be flying that simulator today because there's no add-ons for it. There's no long haul Airbus A330s for it, and you can't log into vatsim properly. Anyway, we have what's that, TTM 313, Nathaniel, Tim, Nick, QF, Captain, Florian, and yeah, a lot of aircraft up here already. Lachlan's membership tag has changed. I need to change those to something more interesting than a big capital S. Though you are S for Superman. It'd be nice to have like a pilot rankings, first officer, captains, all that kind of fun. Anyway, let's jump on. We've got a cold and dark aircraft to look at. We're sitting on the ground power, so we'll bring that in now. No trumpet for tonight. It is rather late, and I'm sure the neighbours would love it if I was to play them some trumpet at midnight, but then the police would probably come around. So let's not do that. These are trying times for our patients at the best of times without some bloke playing a trumpet in his bedroom. Okay, we have active nav data until the 10th of September, which is 3 days before the end of lockdown here in Melbourne. So we need to update our air rack just before we get let out of our homes. We have 9,200 pounds of fuel. Zero fuel weight is 316,000 pounds. Toilet inspectors here as well. Cool. I did forget to send an ACARS system out. I have just done that myself over there. So I'll bring it in now. JFK. And heading out to EHAM. That's our route. DAL 42. Cost index is 80. Flight level 390. Grab that wind. Pop over and log into ACARS. Delta 42. Block. Is that number there that I just put away accidentally? 100.4. That's the fuel uplink. 54.5. I'm going to grab the old calculator out. Apparently the refueling's already happened. 5, 4, 5. Is that 06? Times 0.8. I mean 43,604. That's reasonable. Cool. Let's put these on. Yep, all those lights are looking pretty. Darth Vader mode sounds good. Some dudes are having a great old chat on the Unicorn. Flight recorder is working fine. Not sure if there's anything else that we need. So our takeoff or pushback time, I think it is about 40 minutes from now, maybe half an hour. We'll start boarding. $145 passengers on today. We'll start that APU. Keep your flaps open while starting that up. Passengers already coming on, so walk around time. How's everyone going out there? Rather wet and dreary night here in Melbourne. Rain, quite cold, pretty windy. I'm told it was snowing in Canberra this morning. Static ports are looking happy. Tax sensor. Up here we have some of the anti-ice system and the pitot probes. Tires looking good. And we do in fact have an ETOPS aircraft. The flight's about six and a bit hours long. Once we get airborne, that is. Still about 45 minutes from airborne. Look at all the labels on that engine. Indeed, having a walk around dude for a new Microsoft Flight Sim would be nice. We have the drone, but there's not a dude that walks around, is it? Green light spotted. Throttle Spectre, yes, still snowing in Australia. We got a bit of snowfall today, probably getting some more tomorrow and on Monday as well. Certainly up in the Alpine region. Not just in Mount Hotham, but in actual Canberra as well. Got some snow today. 13, I happen to agree with you on that one. I do like the 200s better than the 300s, but the 300 is all we got, so 300 is better than none. Yeah, the two KLMs over there are having a bit of a slap fight. Axel Kennedy, g'day. Oh, it's Windows Seat FS as well over there in the chat room on Twitch. Red light's happy. $200 can fly happier. It's a better flying aeroplane than the 300. 300s are of course a little larger, so they make more money. As long as you've got more people on it. Someone's flying the Mad Dog, look at that. Good old MD for the win. No, I haven't played much X-Plane 11, only at conventions and stuff, very rarely. It's a nice sim, it's not as pretty as P3D. And P3D is not as pretty as the new Microsoft Flight Sim, but you know, they each have their merits. I have not played any mobile Flight Sim. When I'm out and about on my mobile phone, not near my PC, I'm generally not in the mood to play a flight simulator at all. VATSIM or nothing. Okay, if he's running, we have air conditioning is on. Microsoft Flight Sim, I'm loving it. We need to get that Sim Connect all fixed up, otherwise you can't connect it to VATSIM very well. And without VATSIM, nothing is of use. So Microsoft Flight Sim plus VATSIM plus a few more add-ons, then we'll be talking. There's no air traffic control on yet. Dang. Anyhow, let's look at the Kennedy 5 departure, which is what I suspect will be on. The wind is 230 at 9, so I'll do runway 222, that one there. Yeah, it's 3 knots straight ahead. We might possibly get the gateway climb, but I doubt it. More likely it'll be just straight ahead and then contact departures for the vectors. 232 outbound. It's one of the most simple departures there. Might be initial climb altitude somewhere. Top altitude is 5,000. Set already. Oddless. Yes, I'm an Australian from Melbourne. I'm not an airline pilot. Just play one on YouTube. There you go. The biggest real aeroplane I've flown is a Cessna 172, Cessna 182 and Piper Archer. We're waiting on vatsim air traffic control that were meant to show up 10 minutes ago, and they're not here yet. So what's going on? Boston's online. Philly's online. But all the traffic's here. Waiting for New York. When's this event meant to start? I thought it was now. Yes, Microsoft Flight Sim does have custom scenery. In fact, Orbix has already released about 3 airports and one scenery that's become very controversial. Apparently they've introduced a London scenery which has worse textures than the default, which was a bit of a downer for some people. But yeah, they've released a custom London City Airport, which looks pretty good actually, and a custom is the one in, was it Venice? No, it was Innsbruck. It's 12:30. They're not meant to be here for another 15 minutes. We've logged in earlier than ATC was going to be ready for login time, 12:30. My pushback time is 10 minutes after that, so we're going to be on the ball. Yes, Tim Burnett's all over what I was talking about. The Orbix released a London scenery, which has far worse textures than the default scenery. It's a bit of a worry. They've essentially rebooted their P3D scenery for London. But yeah, there you go. Today you have 145. We're doing the whole COVID load thing, so social distancing in the cabin. All the passengers are spaced out with a seat in between them. The aircraft can carry at least 300 people, but yeah, only carrying 145 today. We can close our doors. Pity these two KLMs are having far too much fun here on gate 30. Air-to-Air 172 will come with a downloader, like an install program. You just double click that and keep on clicking OK until it's installed, and then you find it. The end. Yeah, I'm getting the models into the new sim. Looks like a new format, so not directly compatible. The engine coverings on Qantas. Are you talking about the... I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about there. Got to keep an eye on that ATC window, because the minute that ATC pops in, I need to get a word in, because I think I'm like the fourth person with a slot, maybe four. Somewhere between 4th and 10th. Louis Smith, it's not across the pond, but it's a little bit like across the pond. Think of it as mini across the pond. Mini across the pond. Across the pondlet. That's us here, 46. That's our pushback time. Flight time today is 6 hours 20 minutes from takeoff to touchdown. That doesn't include all this waiting around for air traffic control to show up. Oddless, yeah, YouTube closed captions. I haven't looked at those for a while, but they tend to be way off. They've got no idea what's going on most of the time. I guess it doesn't like Australian accents. Tonight's Being Awake, sponsored by Red Bull. Ah, they've caught up to us. That's interesting. Most of the time when we're flying and doing air traffic control, it doesn't understand most of air traffic control language. I guess it's not standard English, in a way. Alright, so I don't think we'll need the calculator for the moment. Probably won't need that for the entire flight. We could actually do a one of these as a backup. You can literally like do the entire NAT route on this. Won't do it for now, but we might do it for the NAT route. You'd be able to look at your fuel burn, just plug in your fuel burn numbers, current fuel. You of course won't put any of these numbers in because you're not taxing. But then you can calculate your fuel burn based on the winds, distance, all that kind of fun. And then compare that to the FMS. At the Matthew Lake, you might need to wait a bit longer if you haven't booked, but you're allowed to ask for clearance. You might get told to wait for 20 minutes. But,
Traffic JFK, Global 17, ILS runway 2 left, 6 mile and a half. Traffic JFK.
The controllers are starting to block in. We've got 120.4. We'll wait until there's a ground controller released. Yeah, that's right. Don't get your socks in a twist about us. Ah, those little things on the top. Funny. Interesting. We've got a pyramid with an eye in it, and we've got a compass on top of a tick. Where are they? Are they the ones in Sydney or the ones in Melbourne? Well, I read a long article about it, and I still don't know whether those were taken from the Sydney stock of aircraft or the Melbourne stock of aircraft. So who knows? Isn't it great when you can read 8 paragraphs of an article and it doesn't give you the simplest of information like where this happened? Thanks, Ard. At the moment, a lot of, most of Qantas, in fact, is grounded. Yeah, they're all sitting on the tarmacs around the world, awaiting. 4 AM, I calculated 5 AM. We won't get out until at least 11. And it's a 6-hour flight, so yeah, 5 AM for touchdown. Oh, Dan Hammond came in. Hello, how you doing? And Oz Gorilla. Matthew Lake. Oh, the calibration dudes. Yeah, they're pretty fun. Delivery's on 135.05. Livery, g'day, Delta 42 requesting clearance to Amsterdam. We have a slot time 4-6. He said into the ether, apparently. Okay, power's on the APU, ground power is off. And the wheel chocks can go.
Kennedy, clearance delivery, Air Kevin 124 Heavy, requesting IFR clearance to Schipol.
Kevin 124 Heavy, Kennedy, clearance center request.
Kennedy delivery, cargo jet 8980 300 freighter on the cargo apron with no 8 disc, correction, altitude 29994 and IFR clearance to Amsterdam.
Alright, not exactly sure what that was, but all of you guys are on request. I'm working through PDCs for the entire line, so just stand by.
Cool, PDCs, even we come.
The departure delay is also clear.
On request.
And delivery, American 1551 is requesting clearance to Detroit.
Cough, cough.
Rank 1551 Kennedy, on request.
Hello, Kennedy Condor 984 Alpha, clearance.
What do we do to pass the time? We chat to the chat. That's what we do. Until I get bored of the chat, and then I go into my bedroom for about half an hour and sleep with an alarm on,
If you're on
and
this
then get back up.
your clearance is on request. Please stand by. You will receive a PDC.
Important thing is these sections between each waypoint, the 58 north, 48 north, 50 west, 49 north, 40 west, all that stuff. That takes a roughly 20 to 40 minutes, depending on winds and that kind of stuff.
Just a quick question, what happens to non-event traffic?
We're also on standby. We'll get you your clearance when we can. Thanks.
Yep. The flood of clearance requests, non-ending. Yeah, tomorrow's timetable is sleep until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, then I'll get up and do some shopping, cook some dinner, and that'll be it.
Now, 38 kilo heavy Kennedy clearance with a question.
Let's have a chat to the passengers. Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight is YouTube. We'll be taking it all the way over to Amsterdam today on board our Airbus A330 300.
Every aircraft that is currently filed a flight plan, you are on request.
Just waiting
and if I have a
for
question, I'll call
air
you
traffic
for something
control
on the route.
clearance to give us our honors clearance from the gates. Probably will take a good 20 minutes at the stage, so we do thank you for your patience. In the meantime, the seatbelt signs will be turned off so you can move about the cabin, and about 5 minutes before pushback we will turn those back on. Looking at our flight plan today, the flight will take about 6 hours after takeoff, and we'll be departing on runway 22s and making our way out over the Atlantic. We do thank you for flying with us on KLM Delta Airways, and hope you enjoy the flight.
Kevin 646 Heavy, Kennedy loud clear.
Yeah, Kennedy delivery, Kennedy 646, information unknown.
We can't connect the Microsoft Flight Sim 2020
Kevin
to
646 Heavy, Kennedy
a
clearance
vatsim
on request.
particularly well at the moment. So that'll be one main reason. Second reason is there's no long-range Airbus A330. Third reason, the default aircraft that we have are default aircraft and they suck. Fourth reason, there's no liveries. Yeah. But the first reason is the biggest one. We can't connect to vatsim properly. You can kind of do it at about 10 frames a second, but that's horrific. Believe me, as soon as we get any good quality add-on aircraft for it, and can connect to vatsim, then we'll be flying that quite a lot more. But the main thing is connecting to vatsim with vPilot. Cuts your FPS in the new Microsoft Flight Sim until they fix all of the issues that they have with SIM connector. Give it a week, give it 2 weeks. I tend to prefer Woolies, but you know, I've got a Coles in that direction and a Woolies in the other direction. About the same equal distance, but in opposite directions, so it often depends on where I've ended up. Spends cola 10 frames a second for life, yeah.
Kennedy Delivery, good morning, Etihad 907 Heavy, request radio check.
vPilot's a system that we use to connect to vatsim, so we can listen to the air traffic controllers that I'm about to talk to.
Readability valve also Etihad 907 Heavy.
Arms 13
Boeing 777.
is asking the big question. Do I drink fizzy drinks? Well, let's have a look at this thing here.
29094 requesting clearance.
I'm going to chuck in my mouth right now.
Etihad 907 Heavy New York, clearance on request, standby.
Indy clearance, good morning, DARCOM 42, clearance, Amsterdam.
DARCOM 482 New York, on request.
So yeah, vPilot is the system we use to connect to vatsim, which is the network that all these other aircraft are connected to. Now everybody that is an aircraft is another person like me, just sitting at home, or in the laptops, or their PCs, or in their whatever setup they have, and they're all connected on the vatsim network.
JFK Delivery, good afternoon. This
And
is Delta
talk to each other.
24 with you, ready to copy clearance to Amsterdam with information Charlie on board.
Takeoff calling Kennedy, on request, standby.
Stand by, the other 24 here.
Yeah, the bull is fizzy. Yep, got FLAi. That's the liveries that you see out there. Lots of KLM and Delta today. The new pre-file system? Isn't it just the same as the old pre-file system? I mean, it's got a new logo, that's it. Ah, ATIS is on. Cool, let's jump in and have a listen. ATIS is not yet on. That's the LaGuardia ATIS, not the Kennedy one. Yeah, vPilot is essentially, think of it like a big transponder. This is a program. You can text to the controllers. Got the list of all the controllers in range of your radio right now, roughly. We've got, there we go, JFK 128.72. So we're going to contact ATIS now. On 128.72, we can see that frequency over here as well, probably. I'll drop down into airport info. 128.72, D8 is departure. Someone's ringing me at 10:30 at night. Ah, it's a friend of mine.
Kennedy delivery, United 38 Kilo, radio check.
So someone's asking, how did I learn all this stuff without being an airline pilot? You pick it up, man. That's what you... Hi there, I was just having a conversation with someone else. Anyway, we're still waiting for this PDC to come through. 135.30. Cool. It's a female friend.
Did I reply?
Glide slow. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
And KLM 14 on your mic radio check.
KLM 14 on your mic, Kennedy, loud and clear.
Where are these guys?
Thank you, we have a slot time of 12:44. What's the status of the clearance?
KLM 14 on your mic, it's on request, here number 3.
Schipol.
Alrighty, so we got our clearance.
Standby.
Let's turn these boys off.
Advise on initial contact.
Aegis is coming through
You
now.
have information kilo.
Information kilo. See if I can put
Kennedy
you away.
Airport 8 of information kilo 1151 Zulu. 1240 at Niner. Visibility 10. 15,000 scattered. Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 24. 2.21. Altimeter 2994. Approach and use ILS runway 22 left. Departing runway 22 right. Aircraft pilot over Robbinsville. Dixie. Hard. Ready. Happy. Or wide expect runway 31 left from intersection Kilo Echo. Runway 31 left from intersection Kilo Echo. 10,900 feet takeoff distance. Bird activity vicinity airport. Numerous cranes operating at Kennedy. Operate transponder on most Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Read Michael runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information kilo.
That's ATIS.
Kennedy Airport 8 of information kilo 1151
Automated voice, there's a weather.
1240 at Niner. Visibility 10.
Yeah.
5,000 scattered.
Yeah.
Ceiling 25,000 broken. Temperature 24. 2.21. Altimeter.
Okay, that's out there. Let's have a look at that actual
New York
system.
clearance, Qatari 702. Requesting the
Score 4.
I-40 Doha, please.
Qatari 702 New York, on request.
Roger, on request. Qatari 702.
Yep. And Sid was this one, wasn't it? SK. There it is. So we're going to be getting this runway 31 thing. It's a bit different. 31 left. Intersection
Cam
Kilo
652 New York, sorry, Kennedy.
Get him 652, request clearance to Amsterdam.
Alright, KLM 652, I don't actually have a clearance, I don't actually have a flight one on file, make sure you refile. Oh, I got it now, stand by.
Yankee. Alright, cool.
And KLM 644.
Yeah, departure in 10 minutes. So looking at our briefing, we have the score 4 departure. It's runway 31 left.
Just want to double check you've got our
After departure, heading
238
238 to Carnsey. Score, actually. And then from Score, Cessard and Yankee. And from there on to BT.
Cam 64 Heavy 64.
Initial climb is 4,000 feet.
Cam 644 Heavy New York, yeah, sorry, Kennedy, yeah, you're on a class.
Okay, awesome, thanks. Just double checking, take your time.
Alrighty, zero fuel weight coming up. It is 316.7. And CG on the zero fuel is 26.
Kennedy delivery, Carglass 7742, also elected, check whether our flight is available for you.
Yes, I am. Insane.
Cargo Lux 7742 New York, did you say you're calling in for your clearance?
No.
FM, Carglass 7742.
We'll sleep at 5 a.m. Yep.
Hey, Cargo Lux 7742 New York, okay, sorry, Kennedy, your clearance is on request, stand by.
take your time.
Alright, KLM 644 Heavy New York. I've got an issue with your route. Advise if you're ready to copy.
Alrighty, catch you there. Bye.
Hello, KLM 646 Heavy, just confirm you do have clearance on request. Right.
Phone's done.
KLM 646 Heavy, yes sir, you're on request.
Hi, Beck. Hi again, chat. How are you doing?
And Kennedy, very good morning.
Everest 2020 isn't helped by the fact that it's locked to 4 cores. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Spirit 40 Foxtrot, Kennedy, you're on request.
Essendon versus the umpires. I didn't know you were an Essendon fan, Spencer.
KLM 64 Echo, Kennedy. Okay, roger, you're on request.
And delivery all Nippon 9, requesting your Falcon.
Nippon 9, Kennedy, you're on request.
Alright, let's have a look at our airport charts. Ah, that's
Is it possible
yep,
for
correct.
KLM 6 Echo to receive via PDC?
Everybody's receiving via PDC.
Runway
okay,
31 left from intersection Kilo Echo.
And getting it out to KLM 2395 request out
Cool.
first.
So we're pushing out and then taxiing out, probably Kilo Foxtrot, Kilo Echo. I'm happy with that. Let's have a chat to the ground, 121 Niner.
Kennedy, hello, KLM 155, clearance Amsterdam, please.
Our squawk code is... Where is it? 1505.
KLM 643, can we take left on Alpha Alpha, right on Golf, and then hold Bravo? I don't know how far the company 777 front of me is pushing.
KLM 642, if you could take it, you could take a, yeah, I actually don't know the taxiway in the ramp, but Golf, right turn Alpha, and then just hold short of Hotel Bravo.
Roger, go Golf, right Alpha, hold short Hotel Bravo, KLM 642.
Alright, we don't even need a clearance to pushback, apparently. Kennedy Delta 42, just checking if we need a clearance to pushback. Very good.
Delta 42, Kennedy ground, push at your discretion, advise ready to taxi.
Delta 42, okay.
Cargo Look 67 Delta requesting taxi.
Cargo Lux 67 Delta, runway 22 right, taxi via left Papa, November, hold short of taxiway Bravo, have further instructions when you get closer.
Cargo Look 67 Delta Heavy, taxi holding point runway 22 right via Papa, November, and holding short of Bravo.
KLM 642, runway 3 left, continue via Alpha Kilo Echo.
Fuel left, continue by Alpha Kilo Echo, KLM 642.
14 Romeo Mike, ready for taxi.
We're ready for pushback.
KLM 14 Romeo Mike, runway 22 right, hold short of Alpha. Company traffic is going to be crossing from left to right.
Hold short Alpha for KLM 14 Romeo Mike, we see the traffic.
Our KLM 14 Romeo Mike, continue straight ahead, hotel left turn Bravo.
Cover that ground, we're ready for push. Our nose to the right.
Continue to left
Night
on Alpha,
Shadow,
hold
g'day.
short off runway 22 right, cross runway 31 right on Hotel
Hope
Bravo
so.
for Cannon 14 on
Hope we don't have our engine shut down randomly in the flight like we did last time. Before this.
Bravo, Echo, cross runway
Captain
3
Bonix,
right.
yes we will be. Staying up pretty much all night. Nose to the right.
Continue Echo, hold short 2 on right, 14 on the right.
Completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
642, contact Kennedy Tower, 119.1, have to flat.
All engines clear.
119.1 KLM, 642.
Cabin crew arm doors.
Yes.
And starting left. I'll start the right engine first. There we go, number 2.
The 14 on your right, let's confirm we are going.
Jake Palmer, you're about 6 hours, 20 minutes.
KLM 1 for Romeo, Hotel Bravo, left turn Bravo, and then Echo.
Hotel Bravo, left Bravo, and continue Echo 14 on your right, count.
Okay, number 2 is available. We'll take number 1.
Set parking brakes.
Brakes are set. You're actually late for our booking. We should have pushed back about 10 minutes ago. So 10 late. That's alright.
And ground,
Okay,
63 heavy, spot 5.
Someone slewed into my spot right there.
8 Kennedy ground, runway 31 left.
Your confirmation for good engine start.
Alpha, Kilo Echo.
That's good. Clear to disconnect.
Fire Alpha, Kilo Echo, KLM 68.
Clock is on.
Cargo
Grab
left
flaps
2.
2.
Delta, continue via November, left turn Alpha.
And double check those V speeds are in.
Hold short of
No, they're not.
Cargo look 6M Delta, continue
42,
in
47,
November, Alpha,
53.
and stay again the hold short.
Hold short of taxiway Victor.
Taxi holding short of Victor, contact 6M.
Unlocking here. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Up 4, isn't it? Yep. And what was the flex? 53.
KLM 601 with gate, are you at?
Set.
Charlie 86.
Night Shadow, we're using vatsim. Everybody that you see on the gates is a real person flying a aircraft just like we are. They're the guys that you're hearing talking to the air traffic control. Yeah, we didn't do a start checklist, but that's right.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
After start checklist, anti-ice is not required. Status is checked, pitch trim is set, rudder trim is 0. We'll review these gears, pins and covers that were done, signs are set, ADRS is set to nav, fuel quantity is good for departure, takeoff target is set. Now it is. Barrel reference is done. Doors, windows closed. Beacon, throttle, and that is sorted. Spoilers to arm. APU is ready to disconnect. Off we go. For takeoff. Okay, forward, back, left, right, rudder left, rudder right. Controls free and correct. Instruments set, briefings completed, flaps 2, V-speeds are set, ACC set, EHAM is set.
On the northern cargo round.
And signs are on, cabin's ready, as well as arm flaps, and that should be ready.
Taxi via Whiskey Charlie Echo.
ECAM no blue, ready for taxi.
to right via Whiskey Charlie and Echo, Etihad 907 Heavy.
Kenny ground, Delta 42, information Kilo, ready for taxi. And it's runway 31 left.
Delta 42, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Kilo Echo.
Bravo, Kilo Echo, runway 31 left, Delta 42. Yep, cool. So Kilo
14 on your mic, Callum 14 on your mic, holding short runway 31 right.
Brakes are released.
KLM 14 Romeo Mike, cross runway 3, we're right, continue via Echo.
Cross 3 on right, cross, continue Echo 14 on your mic.
KLM 67 Delta, squawk mode Charlie, please.
Confirm for cargo look 67 Delta.
Affirm, cargo look 67 Delta, squawk mode Charlie, please.
Squawking Charlie, cargo look 67 Delta.
Golf Charlie India Victor Delta. COVID. Oh, that's too good.
KLM 638, once you make the left turn onto Kilo Echo, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1, you have a safe flight.
Roger, left on Kilo Echo 119.1, thanks, see you next time, KLM 638.
Yep. Delta 42, squawk mode Charlie, and just hold short of Kilo Echo, give way to the KLM 777, just turning on to Kilo Echo.
Hold short Kilo Echo and squawk Charlie, thanks.
KLM 14 Romeo, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1, you have a safe flight.
Watching Tower 19-1, Callum 14 on your mic, thanks, good morning.
Good morning. Cargo look 67 Delta, you continue via Victor Charlie Echo. Once you cross runway 31 right, give way to an Etihad 777 joining Charlie.
Cargo look 67 Delta via Victor and Charlie Echo when crossing 31 right, giving way to the Etihad 777 on Charlie, cargo look 67 Delta.
And on cargo look 67 Delta, you are also clear to cross 31 right. Sorry, I didn't say that.
That's fine, crossing 31 right, approved cargo look 67 Delta.
Alright, Delta 42, you can contact Tower 119.1, have a safe flight.
Over to Tower 119.1, Delta 42.
KLM 601, score for departure, ready for departure. Taxi.
KLM 601, runway 31 left at Kilo Echo, taxi via exit point Kilo Golf, Bravo, hold short of Kilo Echo.
Kilo Echo via Kilo Golf and Bravo for KLM 601.
And ground, good morning, American 1551, which you request a push?
American 1551, which gate are you at?
Stand by, I'll call back in
119.1. And last bit for takeoff. Takeoff runway is confirmed, 31 left, cabin crew, TCAS, engine start select and packs. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure.
Okay, 1-4 Romeo Mike Heavy, flying us during roll anytime soon?
Unfortunately, Mike, we are taking off now.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that, since we got a big line coming in behind you, so just want to get you guys out.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All good.
Delta 42 ready at runway 31 left.
Delta 42 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, runway 31 left at Kilo local line of point. It's going to be about a 1 minute delay.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait. Delta 42.
Attention all aircraft information, Lima is now current, wind 250 Kennedy altimeter 29904.
Approaching. 3-1 left.
3-1 left is confirmed.
On runway.
Okay, I'm 601 with you, Kilo Echo.
Left.
KLM 601 Heavy, Kennedy Tower. KLM 638 Heavy, contact departure 135.9 will see.
35.9 on thanks today, KLM 638.
KLM 14 Romeo Mike Heavy, contact departure 135.9 will see.
135.9 for Romeo Mike, thanks, good morning.
Tower, good morning, Etihad 907.
Brakes are set.
Etihad 907 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, wind 250 at 8, runway 22, right clear for takeoff.
Go for takeoff to the right, Etihad 907.
Yeah, I do tend to like the Airbus a little bit better. Just like the
Delta
general
42
layout
Heavy,
of the thing.
wind 250 at 8, runway 31 left at Kilo, so clear for takeoff.
3-1 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, Delta 42.
KLM 601 Heavy, runway 22, correction, runway 31 left at Kilo, line of point.
Line of way, Kilo Echo 21 left, get 601.
Back thrust. $100 knots. V1. Rotate.
On taxiway. On taxiway.
Things I think I'm on the taxiway. Great. Positive rate, gear up. The stutteriest stutter that ever stuttered.
Delta 42 Heavy, contact departure 135.9 will see.
135.9, Delta 42. Climb power set, flaps 1. Kennedy departure, Delta 42, climbing out of 1,800.
Delta 42 Heavy, do departure with a contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
Climb maintain 7,000, Delta 42 heavy. 7,000 is set, flaps up.
departure, good morning. Etihad 907, can you advise departure climbing through 3,100 feet?
Etihad 907, your departure negative, radar contact, turn left heading 050 immediately.
Left heading 050 degrees, Etihad 907.
Delta 42 Heavy, traffic alert, turn right heading 220.
Heading 220, Delta 42.
Altimeter setting.
Etihad 907, reset transponder is squawk 1073.
1073, Etihad 907.
Yeah, the Airbus, so the MCDU is quite a bit different. There's a few little weird quirks about the aircraft, but in general it's, yeah, just learn differences. That's all you need to do.
Contact New York Center 125.32.
125.32, KLM 14 on my mic, thanks, good morning.
KLM 638 Heavy, proceed, direct Betty. Say again the direct 638 Heavy, direct Betty.
Archer, direct Betty, 638.
Etihad 907 Heavy, radar contact, turn left heading 050.
Left heading 050 degrees, and confirm squawk again for Etihad 907?
That's okay, you are on the correct track now, thank you very much.
Roger, Etihad 907.
Delta 42 Heavy, turn left heading 090.
Heading 090 left, Delta 42.
Etihad 907 Heavy, climb and maintain 11,000.
11,000, Etihad 907.
Auto throttle is different on the Airbus, but it's easier. Set it to Toga or MCP or Flex for the takeoff. Set it to climb for the climb and then just leave it there until you touch down.
Kennedy departure, good morning. Cargo look 67 Delta Heavy, passing 1,800, climbing 5,000.
Cargo look 67 Delta Heavy, New York departure, radar contact. Turn left heading 050, climb and maintain 5,000.
Left heading 050, climb and maintain 5,000, cargo look 67 Delta.
Delta 42 Heavy, climb and maintain 11,000.
I'm maintaining 11,000, Delta 42 Heavy. 11,000, we'll take it as our optimum climb. There's some aircraft on our TCAS, look at that. Bye bye New York.
Etihad 907 Heavy, contact New York Center 125.37.
12537 for Etihad 907, thanks, bye.
Delta 42 Heavy, proceed, direct Betty.
Direct Berry, Delta 47. Direct Betty. That's 10,000. We can disconnect that old seatbelt sign. And checklist. After climb, after takeoff, we have landing gear up, flaps retracted, packs are on, and barrel reference not yet set. Cabin altitude 1,700.
Cargo look 67 Delta Heavy, climb and maintain 11,000.
Climb and maintain 11,000, cargo look 67 Delta.
Any rioting outside here in New York? I'm sure there is. Isn't there 2 hurricanes heading down to the US now? Good old 2020. Why have one hurricane when you can have both at the same time? riots, hurricanes, viruses, it's all happening. There's apparently a bushfire near Mackay today. Mackay up in Queensland.
67 Delta Heavy contact, New York Center 125.32.
Center 125.32, cargo log 67 Delta Bravo.
That'll be us soon. Oh yeah, that's right, wildfires in California. I've been listening to Blanca Liguriero talk about the wildfires up there. One brown.
Delta 42 Heavy contact Boston Center 134.7, have a nice flight.
134.7 Delta 42. Ahmed Al-Samad 77, hello. How you doing?
Good morning. Etihad 07.
We're about to contact Boston Center on radios, so I'll be a little busy.
Etihad 907 Boston Center, good morning. Climate maintain, flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Etihad 907.
Boston Center, Delta 42 heavy, flight 11,000 feet.
Delta 42 Boston Center, good morning. Climate maintain, flight level 270.
I'm maintain for level 270, Delta 47, 42. 27. Set. I'll go standard climb. Managed climb, that's the word I'm after. Managed climb. Yes, toilet. 2020 has been a great year. We're not going insane from lockdowns at all. We are actually. Well.
Altimeter setting.
That is our flight attendant.
KLM 638, contact Boston Center 127.97, good morning.
2797, thanks, good day, 638.
Yeah, hopefully the Aussie fire season isn't too bad, but we've already got one burning. It's August the 22nd and we've got another one going already. Alright, we'll let the flight attendant dollies in. There she is. Pop that open. Coffee time.
Drink for you, Captain. Here you are. Altimeter setting.
Cheers to that.
Etihad 907, contact Boston Center on 127.9.
Brisbane with some more Corona.
127.907 for Etihad 907, thanks, morning.
Boston Center, good morning. Contact 67 Delta Heavy.
Altimeter setting.
Yep, that's right. Earthquakes, frogs, locusts, maybe a volcano here and there.
Cargo log 67
Asteroid.
Delta Boston Center, good morning. Climate maintain, flight level 270.
Climate maintain, flight level 270, cargo log 67
Flight attendant's annoyed that we made a stand outside the door. Anyway, standard set cross check. The altimeter set STD coming through 18,000 feet in America. And what I will do here is a sneaky little early mark. I'm going to go HPA, even though we're still in the United States. The next time we see an altimeter setting, we should be in Europe. See you, Todd. Back there. Have a good one. Already got wings. I guess we do have Airbus wings. Good airplane, the A330. It's quite agreeable. I like it. I wonder what the A350s like to fly.
American 4 Juliet, Tango Boston Center, good morning, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb level 220, American 42.
Delta 42, Connect Boston Center 127.907, good morning.
Delta 42, say again, Tracy.
Delta 42, Connect Boston Center on 127.907.
127.907, Delta 42.
Boston Center TBM 045 with you, level 2.
Agreed, Kristen. I would have loved the 200. I would have flown that quite a bit. I probably would have flown the 200 more than the 300, to be honest. Night Shadow, as more and more add-ons come into FS 2020, specifically vPilot working properly, then we'll move over. But for now, vPilot's not working properly, and you can't get on VATSIM without dropping your FPS down to 10. So there's that. Boston Center, Delta 42, climbing flight level 270.
Delta 42, Boston Center, hello, climbing change flow 390.
I'm level 390, Delta 42. 390. Cool. So yeah, once we get the vPilot working properly and not completely destroying FPS in FS 2020, we'll jump over to that quite a lot more. Obviously the first aircraft that will be flying at around in will be the general aviation aircraft, Cessnas, big crafts, that kind of stuff. And I'm sure PMDG's got a 737 on the way. So once we start getting those big chunky add-ons like the PMDG, the FS Labs, this thing in the new sim, then we'll be starting to see more and more of that action happening. But for the moment we can't get on to VATSIM properly. Like, you physically can get on, but it's horrific. So once they fix that up, give it a couple of weeks, then we'll start flying the new simulator around probably VFR mostly to start with.
That is a proof of
aircraft are simpler.
Thank you.
And then once the big add-ons start coming on, we'll start the proper transition. It'll be a long and slow process getting over to the new simulator. More and more add-ons are required. Apparently the big one at the moment is SimConnect is causing stutters any time it interacts with other programs outside the sim. So yeah, once they get that sorted. Apparently it didn't show up in the alphas or beta builds. It only showed up in the release version. So not sure how that happened. But once they get that fixed, then we'll be able to get on the VATSIM. Until that happens, we'll be on P3D for VATSIM. Hi, the Greg Looker. Yep, sign's back on. It's very cold tonight, so I'm using the tie as a scarf. It's keeping me warmer. It's only what, 5 degrees out there? Something ridiculous. 8 degrees. Alright, it felt cooler. It is of course raining, so going to be raining most of tomorrow, going to be raining into essentially the early hours of Monday, possibly most of Monday on and off. They're forecasting a temperature of 6 degrees at some point early hours of tomorrow. We'll probably be awake for that. Right. Yeah, too cold to be in the sim, especially if your sim doesn't have a massive gas heater and isn't essentially 20 steps from your bedroom. Yeah, I thought it was a lot colder than that, but it's 8 degrees right now. It's going to drop down to about 6 in the next couple of hours. Something like 3 degrees Celsius on Monday morning. Ah, new throttle quadrant, very nice. Yep, Night Shadow, it is the end of winter. I think it's technically the last month of winter now. Yeah, I've gone for a bit of a minimalist approach. I don't like those layouts with the big thing on the top because the top of the aircraft is the overhead, so you need to have a look up there. That's why I put my face over on the left top, because there's nothing over here to look at. So if I just tuck my face cam into that corner over here, there's nothing there to see anyway, so what's the point? All those guys that put it in the bottom corner, I mean, it literally gets in the way of your primary flight display. What the heck?
Cargo looks 67 Delta spec.
Thank you.
If it's on the opposite side, you're covering your compass, and the worst possible place is on the bottom right hand corner, which is right on top of your engine instruments over there.
907, say Mach number. Say again for 907. Say Mach number. 7184 907. Cargo looks 67 Delta, traffic in front of you. If you want level 330, you're gonna have to maintain Mach point.
Possibly. I'm experimenting with which text color looks better as far as popping out. In the new Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, the white on that particular part of the screen was very hard to see. So I think yellow might be a good compromise for now.
I cannot
play with it a bit. See how it goes.
tell you one way or another. Once you get out of my airspace, it's going to be up to either the next controller or you're going to be on Unicom.
And in this case, we would reduce to 0.82, cargo looks 67 Delta.
87 Delta, roger, maintain Mach 0.82, and then climb maintain level 330.
Maintaining 0.82 and climbing 330, cargo looks 67 Delta.
So Greg's been replacing the potentiometers in the throttle quadrants. That's the thing that figures out how far forward you've pushed your throttles. Axel Kendi, yeah, the stream on YouTube tends to be about, or at least 30 to 40 seconds behind real, what I'm seeing. $20-second difference, yeah, that's not too bad. It's actually better than normal. Normally it's at least 30 seconds. Someone got unicommed. Come on, Canada. What you doing? Get your ganders online. Canada needs to get its Moncton online. I've never really had a issue with any air traffic controllers in Schipol. They're always amazing. Dutch people are cool, let's put it that way. The only issues I've ever had with Schipol is scenery issues, especially in the 32-bit sims like FSX. There's a lot of scenery around that area. That you got there? Oh, there you are. Cool. Speedbird 14 Charlie. Good stuff.
Cargo 67 Delta, another option would be 50350 with unrestricted speed.
Nantucket up ahead. There was a man from Nantucket. And the rest of that is
Cargo
definitely too rude for
maintain flow of 350, maintain Mach 0.82 through the climb, and then after reaching level 350, speed is unrestricted.
Good old limericks.
Cargo 67 Delta, climbing 350, maintaining point decimal 82 on the climb, and thereafter no speed restriction.
So pushing up to 39,000 feet eastbound. We'll monitor the temperature of the fuel. Because last time our fuel actually had a bit of a freezing issue. Up there in near China. Hopefully that doesn't repeat itself. Poor old Adam. Sorry, Aaron. Aaron got walloped by his parents. Dot wallop.
Boston Center, again 124 heavy, flight level 266 for 270.
They're giving 124 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow of 2, correction 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, again 124 heavy.
Executive 306 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow of 400.
Yeah, so to go, the only issues I've ever had at Schipol are Z and FSX. I think one across the pond, I ran out of memory on approach, but I continued without acknowledging the memory error. So he just landed on this like completely untextured black field. That was fun. And then the sim finally crashed as we were just about to vacate. The other time I was on, I think it was Cross the Land, the very first time I had crossed the land. Coming out of, I believe it was Shanghai, or might have been Incheon. Yeah, it was Incheon. Came out of South Korea up to Amsterdam. Final approach, it was literally 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, simulator stops, bang, blue screen of death. So yeah, they're my only issues that I've had with Amsterdam is 32-bit sims just not pulling it out with the memory. Going crashing to desktop and out of memory errors and all that kind of fun. As far as the controller is concerned, they're top notch. They give you the information that you need. They get everything working very well. They've got lots of runways. I mean, at the end of the day, when you've got an airport with 19 runways on it, not being able to land enough traffic is it's more about you than the airport design, isn't it? like got 3 parallel runways in 2 different directions. Yeah, that's the one, 2014, Cross Eurasia. I did the same flight, but I never posted it as a video because I didn't have the internet running quick enough to do live streaming back then. And I never got to do a video because the entire PC went full blue screen of death at about 10 feet from the runway. Lost the entire video because it wouldn't render. Because back in those days I was saving to a file, and so you had to actually end the WMV file before it would become a file that you could upload. So I ended up with like this 20 gigabyte file with no ending that was formatted bad.
Cargo 8980 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow 3900.
Cargo 8980, there seems to be some confusion with every single controller. Our requested initial cruise is 340, Cargo 8980 heavy.
Alright, Cargo 8980, unable flow 340, projection to flight, I can offer you 330, 350.
We can take 350, Cargo 8980.
Roger, Cargo 8980.
Catch you, Greg, have a good one. Thanks for visiting.
350, Cargo 8980 heavy.
Yeah, I'll be landing at about 5:30 in the morning. Maybe 6.
For JFK.
314 Charlie, second.
Yeah, the arrival runway for JFK.
No idea, sir. It's going to be with New York.
Okay, no problem.
Boston Center, good morning. You're going on 275. With you, climbing to 270, passing 24900.
Going at 275 Boston Center, hill, climb maintain flow 310.
Climbing test flight level 310, you're going on 275.
For those of you watching, Greg Looker owns a full-size 737 simulator in his
KLM 601 Boston Center, hill, climb maintain flow 370.
In Victoria, so it'll be fun to visit him when we're allowed out of lockdown.
Boston Center, hello, Flight 5 Bravo, passing flight level 190, flight level 230.
Livery 51 Bravo, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow 310 for now.
So you want to do speedbird 5 on Bravo?
Let's build milk run in 2 weeks time.
All Bianca 217
Go.
heavy, passing flight level 240 for 270.
Bianca 217 Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, Bianca 217.
Yeah, the tails of FSX and 32-bit simulators. Essentially it boils down to 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, blue screen of death.
Boston, you going on 275. We need not more than 2 minutes off the computer. We'll call you in back.
Going on 225 on Schipol. Jet 306, level 400 unavailable. Would you like level 390? Stand by.
Boston Center, Hurricane 642, climbing flight level 270.
Yeah, FSX was a tough role. Is as much about managing the computer memory as it was about flying.
United 38 Kilo, leave airspace to the east, Moncton Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency changes approved, good day.
Yeah, I've got a Unicom ahead.
Actually, KLM 650, are you able to accept flight level 330 or 370? I have slower traffic in front of you.
We haven't passed Boston yet, have we? We're out here. That's
KLM 652, follow 3703,
that's
30.
us, yeah, it looks like the Canadians are simply not coming out to play.
I guess United 816 check-in.
Boston Center, Inject 17, landing site level 270.
United 70, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow 350.
Land maintain site level 350,
So there was once a man from Nantucket who kept his catch in a bucket. What? That was a very polite one. Yeah, there we go. I've seen the
Gale on 642 Limerick, space east, Moncton Center offline, radar service
the rude versions of that limerick. Was once a young man from Nantucket. Insert things that are inappropriate here.
Bianca 217, expect climb through level 330, please.
Expecting to fly level 380, Bianca 217.
Ahmed Al-Assad has joined me on Twitch. Sorry about the delay in responding to you there. Insert demonetization, correct. CQF, have a good one. Indeed, hopefully our airplane doesn't run into any major issues, although I can see
652, turn 20
about to run out of air
right,
traffic control. It's a Canuck didn't show up. Canuckistan is in bed.
Sorry, can you repeat that please?
Okay, on 652, turn 20 degrees right, vectors for traffic off on course shortly.
Right at 20 degrees, Kilo 652.
Gander's on. So the main event is the Oceanic crossing, clearly.
Delta 8573, contact New York Center 125.32, good day.
Okay, 125.325, good day, sir.
Just checking what's online on the old A-cars. Ah, Key West, Florida is being evacuated. Intriguing. That's right, you've got 2 hurricanes coming at you.
652 traffic, 11 o'clock, 5 miles, a westbound.
Welcome to 2020.
A330 climbing out of level 300 for 350.
Traffic is okay on 652.
Gander's not using A-cars. What about Shanwick EI?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I worked out that template.
No. Dang, alright.
Negative 306, second offer 410, 450, 490, it's up to you.
410, big contact.
Negative 306, climbing team flow 410.
vLooper, Microsoft Flight Sim is not really capable of using VATSIM right now, so we've left it in the bucket until we get that all sorted out in a few weeks' time.
275 good.
Is 330 available, you going on 275?
Going at 275, roger, climbing team flow 330.
Climbing team flow 330, you want 275, thanks.
Boston Control, hello, average cargo 2208, Boston 2304270.
Airbridge, car 220, Boston Center, hello, climbing team flow 330.
Climb to maintain level 330, average cargo 2208.
Boston Center, Callan 644, good morning, with you by level 250.
Get on 644, Boston Center, hello, climbing team flow 370.
370, Callan 644, heavy, thanks.
Default Microsoft Flight Sim 7478.
Okay,
I mean,
652, proceed track
you
Nantucket,
could
Alpha
do that.
Charlie Kilo, and resume.
No, I'm not going to do that
your
at 10
pilot.
frames a second with the new vatsim flying. So. Default aircraft, yeah. Yeah, the default aircraft are default aircraft. They're living up to the promise of default aircraft, which is not very much at all.
816 Boston Center Hill, climbing tempo 360.
That said, I really do enjoy the Cessna 172, the expanded one, the proper dial one, the not glass panel. I saw the glass panel one. That's interesting, except you can't switch to Q and H.
Yeah, 816 contact New York Center 125.32.
But yeah, I'd fly the Cessna 172 default everywhere until we get air-to-air simulations doing their thing.
Cosmo 8980 heavy, due to admittedly poor planning, request descent flight level 330 for rockers.
Yeah, but the major issue is we can't get onto vatsim without dropping the FPS down to nothing. So until that is fixed.
I'm sorry, Kanjet was requesting a descent.
The only time we've taken the New Zealand around is for the round the world round Australia tour. So I've only got one event that I do.
80, unable that right now. I've got faster traffic at 330 behind.
Yeah, the G1000 sucks.
For the next couple of miles.
It's bizarre because it has the synthetic vision, which is perfection, and then they forgot to put a QNH on it. What? You expect us to fly around America all day? Maybe we should do that. Fly around America instead of Australia. Problem is I don't know anything about America, so it's like there's a thing that I don't know what it is. Let's look that on Google and see what it is. FSX just crashed. It's very good at that. It's very good at that indeed. Yeah, the 787's not a bad airplane. I did fly that around a little bit the other day.
Delta 463 Boston Center Hill, climbing tempo 350.
350.
How's Facebook going?
Super 51 Bravo, maintain flow 310.
Maintain 310, Quebec 51 Bravo.
Okay, well, I'm 638, leave my airspace to the east, Moncton Center offline, radar service terminated, we can change this approved video.
Hello Boston Center, good afternoon, this is the United 72 with you heading inbound, Hotel Foxtrot Delta, and climbing at flight level 270.
Yeah, Axel, if you jumped in and even if you left Boston, I saw Boston was online.
350.
Okay, sir, we are clear to our cruising altitude flight level.
Good old Boston, a little bit closer. I've only just passed Boston now, so Boston's also not quite as busy as JFK. So that's my suggestion to you. If you're just starting to plan your flight, plan it out of Boston.
Kanjet 8980 to center maintain flow 330.
Center maintain level 330, Private 8980 heavy, thank you.
Boston Center, good morning. Number 260, have checking in with you. This is flight number 244, flight number 270, direct from America. Hotel Foxtrot Delta.
West 260, Boston Center Hill, climb maintain flow 350.
Okay, climb and maintain flight number 350, Northwest 260.
Purge at 8980, same Mach number.
There's literally not one single controller online with ACARs today.
Keep going at 275 Boston Center.
You're going at 75, 555.
Oh, wait a second, there's a few European...
Okay, you're going at 275, can you verify which waypoint you're directed to?
EDDK, EDDL, EDGE.
You're going at 275, currently direct Alex, Alpha Lima.
And the Brussels Centre's online as well.
Okay.
Alright. Indeed. Roll Aaron.
Cargo jet 8980, say Mach number.
Cargo jet 8980 currently decimal 79, and we're increasing to decimal 82.
Thank you. You're going at 275. Maintain Mach point 82, please.
Mach point 82. You're going at 275.
Actually, we're less if you want slower.
Boston Center with Saba 3631 with you, climbing through 14,300.
Saba 3631, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow 280.
Up to 280, Saba 3631.
Boston Center, good morning, this is Delta 46 with you, pass level 233 up to 270 inbound, Hotel Foxtrot, Delta.
Delta 46, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow 350.
Climb maintain 350, Delta 46.
Going at 275, any chance you'd like level 350 today?
Say again, level 4, you going at 275?
Going at 275, any chance you'd like level 350?
350 is okay with us, you going at 275?
Going at 275, roger, climb maintain flow 350, and cancel speed restriction.
Indeed, Spencer
Level
Gola.
350 and free speed.
Where's your flight sim? What happened to it?
Boston Control, average cargo 2208.
Average 2208, Boston.
We're asking for permission to leave for 2 minutes the cockpit.
Bridge 220 approved, report back.
Thank you.
Yep, good old morning in the USA.
KLM 14 Romeo Mike, leave airspace to the east.
Just about 10 a.m. over there.
Terminated, freaking changes approved, good.
10 to 10.
Switching to Echo Monte 2 to KLM 14, Romeo Mike.
Delta 42, leave airspace to the east, Moncton Center offline, radar service terminated, freaking changes approved, good.
Where's the change, Delta 42? And if the Canucks had been out of bed by now, we would have contacted them right now. But they're not, so we'll continue to fly across Newfoundland. And wherever this is, New Brunswick? I can't remember.
Boston Center, very good morning, KLM 646 with you, flight level 230.
KLM 646, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain flow 390.
Nova Scotia.
646.
Halifax. That's Newfie up
Cargo
there.
8980, I think the aircraft behind us, you give them climb away first speed.
Cargo 8980, affirmative, FSDT.
Yeah, the Americans didn't get on quite early enough.
you.
I think they started at their 9 a.m. Which, considering they had slots open at 9 a.m, gave you 0 minutes to get through.
Call Gamma, correct?
I got 201 KLM 646, go ahead.
Next time after you will call Gamma, correct?
After me, currently Moncton is offline, so it's going to be Unicom for a bit, and then Gander will be your first Oceanic.
Indeed,
How long have we got
Dylan.
left?
It'll be interesting to see if we get more people this time around or less. Because last time it was just as the coronavirus restrictions were starting. And everybody was like in lockdown, even in America. Which, you know, they only were in lockdown for a week or two. But
No worries, go ahead, and just report back, please.
oh, Pepino, good to see you. How is
good morning,
France
Delta
and
466
Desiree?
Heavy with you, passing flight level 230 for 270.
Delta 466 Boston Center, climb maintain flow 330.
Climb maintain 330, Delta 466.
We're heading towards your part of the world, but we are just going to be slightly too far north. Going to the good old Dutchy land. I have a friend in Rotterdam. Talked about her before, haven't I? Good old Claire. Claire the violin player. Ah, you're away for 3 weeks. Good start. We're not allowed out of our home for the next 3 weeks.
984 Alpha, flight level 2.
Down here in Australia, in Melbourne, we're in lockdown. We're not allowed to go 5 kilometres away from our house for the next 3 weeks. Yeah, it's a 6-week lockdown.
Condor 984 Alpha Boston Center Hill, climbing
We're
tempo
all
330.
bored here in Melbourne.
Climb level 330, that's Sunday, runway 4 Alpha.
West wind 3382 Boston Center Hill, climbing tempo 310.
I want to see what happens when we come out of lockdown in Melbourne. Does the entire workforce just evaporate into holiday? Straight to Queensland, good stuff, yeah. I'll be very interested to get into other states of Australia as soon as I can. Preferably by aeroplane. But if we have to drive, we'll have to drive. But, you know, get me some Jetstar action.
275 today, Mach number.
You want 275, decimal 824.
Roger, KLM 64 Echo. I can either offer you Mach point 81 or a climb to level 370 or a descent to 330. It's up to you.
Boston, good morning. Quality 77, operation memory, climbing flight level 7.
Quality 77 Lima Boston Center Hill, climbing tempo 310.
Climbing flight level 310.
So the clearance frequency is 131.7, I think.
KLM 64 Echo Boston. Super 51 Bravo Lima Airspace.
Yeah, 131.7 is clearance, and then we switch over to the FFFS.
Have a good day, Sleep 5 on Bravo.
For the actual crossing. Let's set that up. 131.7.
And 72 US.
Yes, sir. I will be cruise at Mach 187.
We'll clear Nova Scotia first, and then we'll contact him over Newfie.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
KLM 6464 Echo Boston Center.
Yeah, I think we should have a declared holiday. It's like, you're allowed to have lockdown now, everybody go.
Cargo 67 Delta Lima Airspace to the east, Moncton Center offline, radar service terminated.
Yeah, I want to go to Sydney and visit my mum. My mum's been in hospital. In fact, she's going to get discharged tomorrow. Had a bit of a bout of pneumonia, so fortunately it wasn't COVID.
Climate tempo 370.
Climate 370, Delta 2, escape.
So yeah, I wouldn't mind hitting the old traps of Sydney, seeing all my Sydney friends up there. Got a few of them.
Center, g'day, Lifecam 401.
Last thing I want to do is spread COVID all around the place, because you know, then you get on the news.
401 Boston Center, hello, climbing tempo 370.
Climb up, maintain flight level 370, Lifecam 401, heavy.
Boston Center, Delta 1224, climbing through flight level 1864, flight level 230.
Delta 1224 Boston Center Hill, climbing tempo 380.
Flight level 380, Delta 1224.
KLM 64 Echo Boston. KLM 64 Echo Boston.
Let's switch over the old gander.
KLM 61812, time estimating for 5 theatre.
Just going to do a check on our fuel. Okay, Canny. At Canny we needed 83.4 and we had 83.6. And estimating Amsterdam with 24. 22. But we do step climb at some point.
Can I check Cargo Lux 53 Heavy position report?
Cargo Lux 53, what's the message?
Cargo Lux 53 Heavy is overhead 5820 north at time 1357, flight level 300, Mach decimal 82. Inbound 5930 at 1438, and estimating a correction, the next is 5840.
Cargo Lux 53 estimating 59 north 30 west 14380. Thereafter 58 north 40 west, flight level 300 Mach decimal 82.
Correct, Cargo Lux 53 Heavy.
Ground Suicide Tango position.
Suicide Tango, got about the message.
Suicide Tango position 2 knots at 1357 Zulu, flight level 350, Mach decimal 82, estimating 58 north 20 west at 1422 Zulu, thereafter 59 north 30 west.
Okay, estimating 2013570, flight level 350, estimating 58 north 20 west at time 1422, and 59 north 30 west thereafter.
Super correct, thank you.
KLM 61.
So are they red far?
Estimating 50 north 30 west at time 1425, and 50 north 30 west thereafter, flight level 390 Mach 22.
Wonder which runway we're going to be using. It's going to be this one. The old Polderban. I forget the names that they have for these other runways. Here in Australia, we normally call our runways by their runway name. So if we have a runway like here in Melbourne, that's runway 34, we call that runway 34. Whereas in Amsterdam, it's like runway 18 right. Yeah, that's called the Polderban. It's like, what? So Polderban 18 right, 18 center is Zwanenbergbahn, 18 left is Alsmeerbahn, 0624 is Kargbahn. Okay. Still stuck on the ground, waiting for takeoff. I think we had possibly the shortest taxi ever that I've ever seen at JFK. I got my PDC. I called ground rep saying, do I need a clearance for pushback? He said, nope, just go. And we did. From engine start to takeoff, I think we're about 8 minutes. Yeah, the Dutch name their runways all weird things. It's hilarious. There's a little thing of it on Google. Runway names at Amsterdam. 18 right, 36 left is Podban. 24 is Cargaban. 09 is whatever that is. Elazamirban. Oosterban.
Canada 641, what do you want to give us a message to Oceanic?
Meanwhile, in the rest of the world, 36 left. Okay, I've been in the air for about an hour and 10. Well, about an hour actually. And we've burned about, what was that, 18 tonne of fuel? True, 18 left, not for landing, only for takeoffs. You can tell that from the taxiway structure. You'd have to do a backtrack to land on it. Indeed, Spencer Collar. At least the Dutch have just got their funny little thing of naming it. It's not something that they use operationally, clearly. It's just their own name for it. Because when you talk to them on ATC, they're going to clearly land on runway 36, whatever. Agreed, the Dutch are amazing. They're pretty cool. I like them. I'm a fan. All the Dutch people that I've ever met have been pretty cool people. All the Dutchies and their bikes and their windmills.
Well, we submitted our please request via the NAT track for confirmation.
Fiat 9077. At Fiat 907, did a release on 131.0. You can contact them now.
Take it 66 or Etihad 077.
131.0.
131.0.
$18 right for landing. Okay, they're doing the landing to the south. That's interesting. They might do 18 right, to be honest. Yeah, possibly. But the wind might change, who knows? We're still like 6 hours away from landing. Well, 5.5 hours. Toronto's on. Well, that's pretty rude, isn't it? Leaving the event dry so he can control his one aircraft that he has there in Toronto. Literally just one airplane right there. Meanwhile, I've got this stream of like 20 aircraft making their way across Nova Scotia with nothing to do. Yeah, they should be awake. It's like 11 o'clock in their morning or something like that. Got better things to do, apparently. Unlike us Melburnians who are locked down. Can't leave our homes. Maybe it's Nova Scotia beach time. Beach party. Time to spread the Rona. Edward Guthridge, no I'm not. Isn't it banned in like the United States or something? Good old TikTok. Yes, I can't imagine Nova Scotia has very good beaches. Given the climate.
Radio Lufthansa 459er with the position report.
Lufthansa 459, what's the message?
Position 58 north, 20 west at 1409 Zulu. Estimating 59 north, 30 west at 1449 Zulu. Thereafter 58 north, 40 west.
Okay, Lufthansa 459 estimating reporting at 58 north 20 west at time 409 Zulu, estimating 59 north 30 west at time 1449 and 58 north 40 west thereafter.
That's correct, and flight level is 370 Mach 0.83, Lufthansa 459.
Lufthansa 459 March 83 and flight level 370.
Correct, Lufthansa 459.
COVID FO is here. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Windows CFS, yes, I'm using hardware. I've got a CH product throttle, which is 6 throttle levers. I'm using one of them as the spoiler axis, 2 of them as the engine, 1 and 2. 3 of them currently aren't being used at all for the Airbus. Sometimes I use the others for, you know, propeller aircraft or 747 when you've got 4 engines. That throttle quadrant has 6 buttons as well, so I'm using one of the buttons as landing gear, one of the buttons as flaps, which is just a toggle, press once to go down, press once to go up. It's like down 1, down 1, down 1, down 1. Stick, of course, left-handed stick with the Cyborg Evo. It's a pretty old stick now. I think I got this stick in like 2006, so it's more than 10 years old. Still working. One of the buttons is broken, but it's still got more buttons than that Airbus stick that came out recently, the TH Thrustmaster one. So the Thrustmaster's got 1, 2, 3. I think it's only got 3 buttons on the head plus a hat switch, and then a bunch of buttons on the base. But this thing's got 5 buttons, even though I've broken. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There would have been a 6th button, and the hat switch. So 6 buttons on the head, and 6 of them on the base as well. Only use the head buttons because I can't be bothered to take my hand off the stick to go and grab a button on the base. So I use one of those as trim, not that you need it in an Airbus, but you know, trim up, trim down. There's one button that I use just as a space bar essentially, so I can do this. Hat switch, of course, can do that. Got an autopilot disconnect button. And I've got a multi setup depending on FSU IPC profiles as to what the 5th button does. Sometimes used it as what's it called thing? THY on the Dash 8. The other option is using FS Labs. I use that button as the disconnect steering system, so you can do the rudder pedal check. Things like light bulbs I tend to leave just in the aircraft itself. Tiller. Yeah, the tiller is a twist on the stick. I actually have a second Cyborg Evo, but it's broken its hat switch. So I can look up, look down, left, but I can't look right. So I've retired that for the moment. I've been considering making that into an actual tiller by cutting it down a little bit, but you know, time. Smoky Zeit, it's actually prepared P3D. As you can see in the title, just read the title of this video and have a look at that. Edward Guthrie, yeah, I've done several Australian only flights and conventions, both VATSIM related and not VATSIM related. Oz Expo, Oz Flight Sim Expo is one that I went to last 2 years in a row. One at Wollongong Shell Harbour. Hanging out there at the Haas Museum with PCs all packed around. Yeah, that was really fun. There's one at Brisbane. I went to there ages back. Yeah, I think I'll get some more now. There's no excuse, because the old days is like, oh, I have to put in for leave for work, and it's like, yeah, well, look who's got 300 hours of leave at work. Me.
Calculate 7924, yeah, that's stand by.
So yeah, I've been to a couple of flights and conventions, only inside Australia. I probably wouldn't travel overseas for one, unless I was able to chain up a whole bunch of other holiday stuff at the same time. Yeah, I was looking at the Airbus side stick. It looks like a very nice solid stick. The issue that I have is it doesn't have enough buttons for my personal requirements. I mean, if you're only going to fly Airbuses on them, it'll be fine. But I sometimes use the side stick to do other things with, such as Diamond DA62 and Lancer Legacy, and those things need trim buttons. And yeah, on the real aircraft, the trim buttons are on the stick.
Okay, Gargoyle 7924, what's your flight level and your Mach speed?
But yeah, if I was to use that the thrustmaster and the joystick as nothing except Airbus, it'll work. It'll work fine. Because Airbus, you don't have trim. Not on the stick, anyway.
And do you know your waypoint after 58.40?
They have, in fact, given you one extra button compared to that, and the hat switch as well. So essentially, we've got 2 extra controls compared to the real Airbus, which has only got 2 buttons on it in real world. It would have been nice if I had made that thing 2 buttons. That's how I would have designed it. I would have made exactly how they've got it, which is they've got that button there. You've got a second version of that button on the other side, which is black, and they've got the hat switch in here. But I would have made these 2 things buttons instead of a screw. Actually replace those screws with an actual button that you can press, and that would have made it perfect, and I would have bought it straight away.
Is this your first time? Just a question. Okay, once the controller leads back your position report, you can just tell them if it's correct.
Because yes, I can get away with 5 buttons on the stick. I know that because this one has 5 buttons.
There we go.
Push to torque on the trigger, left, right, hat switch, up, down. That's the buttons that I want. Five buttons. Absolutely. I need 5 buttons, but they've given us 3 buttons and a hat switch. 2 buttons short of of perfection. And I would use those as trim buttons on aircraft like the Diamond 62, or the Lancer Legacy, or the Cirrus SR22. You know, all the side stick airplanes that aren't Airbuses.
Delta 103.
I'm going to go ahead and start doing a nav log for our crossing. So, this is something that I usually don't do because I'm too lazy, but we might do it by this time. So, we enter at Nixo, head down to the equal time points, CYYT, and 4850, 4940, LPPD, EP, EINN LP, 50, 30 north, 20 north. Taffy Aviation, yes, it's the old COVID pilot.
With 8 Tango.
Set tango position 58 north 20 west, that's 14212, flight level 350, Mach decimal 82, estimating 59 north 30 west, that's 1504, 58 north 40 west, 0.
39,000.
Confirm you're approaching, estimating 58.30 west at 1523 Zulu.
59 north, 30 west at 1504.
True airspeed.
Okay, so say Tango reporting 58 north, 20 west at time 14210, flight level 350, estimating
472. 472 going to be about the same.
Correct. Just 9 and 5, the mic Tango Second.
That's ground speed, that's the wind there. So the boundary to
Swiss and 95 Mike Tango, you're looking for clearance. Okay, so 95 Mike Tango passing message.
It's here, isn't it? I wonder if we can chuck that in as a waypoint or.
Swiss 95 Mike Tango, just confirm.
See you, Dylan. Have a good one.
By Elica 60 north 20 west, 61 north 20 west. Correction 6130, then 6140, then what's after that? Okay. Swiss.
We're missing zeros.
Mike Tango, Shannon clears you to Denver by random routing. Elica 60 north 20 west, 61 north 30 west, 62 north 40
Nope,
west.
they're all backwards. Alright, that's cool.
50 west. Flight level 360 Mike 81 and South Alpha Bravo Papa Delta.
Back right.
Killer 64, 640 collections now.
Hello, this is Airbus Cargo 220A. Who's this?
Airbus Cargo 220A, stand by. Charlie, what's the last message?
Yes, that's what I'm after. Can that go in as
Charlie,
that?
Whiskey, counter copy, marking 60 North 20 West at time 1426 Zulu, flight level 320, estimating 61 North 30 West at time.
Now we're just off the coast of Newfoundland. Sorry, Nova Scotia. Halfway between Nova Scotia and Newfie. That's Newfoundland up there.
Scale 641, pass the message.
What I'm doing at the moment is trying to put the equal time point in. I've put a St. John's in Newfie down to La Porto in the Azores. The equal time point between those two will be that position there, 4937.7 north slash 03450.7 west.
Okay, what's the time that you passed it?
Doesn't like me.
Okay, so that would be 1427 to the confirm. Okay, then your next waypoint would be that you're estimating is 49 north 40 west, and what time would that be? 510 Zulu or 5010? No, we're not that time. Confirm 510. Okay, and what's your waypoint after 49 north 40 west?
5 short north.
What's the headings on these things?
There we go. So KLM 641 passing 48 north 50 west at time 1427 Zulu, flight level 390, estimating 49 north 40 west at time 1510 and 50 north 30 west thereafter.
Standard radius, Swift 05 Echo,
Swift 05 Hotel Oscar, passing message.
Swift 05 Hotel Oscar reporting position 60 north 20 west.
93 all the way through.
1429 at Zulu, height level 340, mark decimal 83. Estimated next 61 north 30 west at time 1509 at Zulu. Set at
99
north 40 west thereafter.
Swiss 05 Hotel Oscar, what's your next waypoint after 61 north 30 west?
Right, the first 05 Hotel Oscar, that will be 2 north 40 west.
Okay, Swiss 05 Hotel Oscar, reporting at 6020 November, time 1429 Zulu, flight number 340, mark decimal 83, estimating 61 north 30 west at time 1509 and 62 north 40 west thereafter.
Swiss 05 Hotel Oscar, correct.
Lufthansa 422, pass message.
Now we pass the 59 north 20 west, estimating 60 north 30 west at 1511 Zulu, thereafter 59 north 40.
It's all much the same, isn't it? 99 degrees straight through. That's cool.
Lufthansa 422, what's time are you
Minus
estimating?
54.
1511.
Okay, Lufthansa 422, passing 59 north 20 west.
Might not be. Let's double check it on the
I didn't get the
forecast.
time over there, but flight level 360, mark decimal 80, and estimating 60 north 30 west at time 1511 Zulu, and
49 on that one.
west after.
Canada, good day, cargo log 67 Delta Heavy, requesting level 3
Cargo log 67 Delta, standby.
And United 72, requesting for Oceanic clearance.
United 72.
Moncton's here. Yay.
I'm currently 508 nm nautical mile away from East Coast. Big sir.
United 72, standby.
Roger.
Ultimately, would you like us to get our Oceanic clearance?
And Delta 46, let's plan for probably another...
Other than that, Cheddar, yeah, we've got a ETOPS.
2 to 3 per mile.
I'm just working on the ETP at the moment.
Alright, what's that, thanks.
We'll call you closer to.
Once it's at Delta 42, flight level 390.
Delta 42, Moncton Center at 390, you're identified, thank you.
Santana, good morning, KLM 14, on your mic, flight level 330.
21 1 KLM 14 Romeo Mike at 330.
So I need the wind. The wind's going to come from here.
Manhattan Center, good day, cargo log 67 Delta Heavy, flight level 350 inbound UP.
Cargo log 67 Delta Heavy, Moncton Center, thank you, identified at 350.
Cargo log 67
Nixo forecast is 259 at 59.
Cargo log 67 Delta Heavy, contact 131.7 for your clearance, advise when you're back on frequency.
Equal time point there is going to be 256.59.
Moncton Center, Kevin 124 Heavy, flight level 350.
Kevin 124 Heavy, Moncton Center at 350, thank you.
KLM 14, on your mic, requesting to switch to Oceanic for clear.
254.
KLM 14 Romeo Mike, you can contact Oceanic clearance 131.7, report back on this frequency.
131.72, 14 on your mic, full back.
And Air Kevin 124 Heavy needs to contact Oceanic for clearance as well.
And Kevin 124, you can contact 131.7 as well, report back to this frequency.
317 will report when we're back for Kevin 124 Heavy.
Moncton Center, hello, Super Aero 1, transferring from Boston. We're currently over, we just passed Connie, flight level 350.
And 201, sorry, I heard Silver Arrows 1 to Delta 350, hello. KLM 601, Moncton Center, good morning, identified at 370.
Moncton, good morning, KLM 638, flight level 350.
KLM 638, Moncton Center, hello, you're identified at 350. You can contact Gander Oceanic frequency 131.7 for your clearance and call me back this frequency.
Picture 1317, see you in a bit,
Grabbing the plotting
Center,
chart.
good morning, RX-914, ascending on to flight level Q20380, direct north for Yankee, Quebec, X-ray, hold.
And ORX 984 Alpha Moncton Center, squawk it in please.
Negative 914 with the squawk.
ORX 914 Moncton Center, squawk 3101.
3101.
UPS 338, flight level 350, good morning, sir.
UPS 338 Moncton Center, 350, good morning.
Moncton, buenos días, Avianca 217 Heavy, flight level 360.
Avianca 217 Moncton Center at 360, hello. And break UPS 338 Heavy, reset transponder squawk 3102.
3102, UPS 338.
Moncton, control Airbus cargo 2208 for radio check.
Airbridge Cargo 2208, reach you 5x5.
Thank you.
And Airbridge Cargo 2208, just confirm altitude.
We are maintaining flight level 330 and just calling to Gander for the Oceanic clearance.
Airbridge 2208, roger, 131.7 for the clearance, advise when you're back on this frequency.
Yeah, I just called them and I'm back. We're back.
Roger. And ORX 914 identified at flight level 275, and just confirm you're holding.
Affirm, holding Victor Quebec X-ray left turn 5 miles.
And ORX 914, is that just part of your flight plan, or you need that from Oceanic?
Negative, not part of our flight plan. We need to get the Oceanic clearance as well as we came up too fast.
ORX 914, roger. Oceanic's on 131.7. You can hold as you are and just report back this frequency.
131.7, and we'll call back off frequency as a hold.
Jet Airways 232, Moncton Center, good morning.
Center, good evening. Good morning. This is Delta 24 Heavy at flight level 330.
2 on at once there, I heard Delta 24 Heavy. Squawking up for me, please.
Say again, Delta 24 Heavy.
Delta 24 Heavy, squawking up for me, please.
Squawk 1667.
No, Delta 24 Heavy, I need you to squawk ident, please.
Roger.
And this is United 72, good afternoon. With you once again, and we got our Oceanic clearance.
United 72, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Condor 984 Alpha.
Condor 984 Alpha, go ahead.
Are you going to be working St. John's, or is that Gander?
I'm working Moncton and Gander currently, just a little bit.
Okay, we saw a note that 1129 in St. John's was closed. Is that the case?
We're not simulating any real enclosures.
Okay, right.
Just to make it a little easier.
Moncton Center, hello, KLM 642, 129 miles from next, we've just heard back from the Oceanic.
KLM 642, thank you, I checked that, and other aircraft calling, go ahead, please.
Cargo 77, flight level 310.
Cargo left 7742, Moncton Center, hello.
Moncton Center, hello, Speedbird 16 Victor Heavy, flight level 370.
Speedbird 16 Victor Heavy, Moncton Center, hello.
Moncton Center, KLM 74 Victor with you, flight level 390, 10 miles off with contact.
KLM 74 Victor, Moncton Center, thank you.
Air 10 124 Heavy is back with you.
KLM 124 Heavy, thank you.
Moncton Center, 46 Heavy. We have a visual on the traffic about 2,000 below us. Can we do that? Keep up there now.
And Delta 46. Delta 46, you're looking for 370, correct?
Affirm 37.
And Delta 46, you only have about 5 miles separation. I need to get you at least 10 miles before I can get you down. So if you want to slow, at your discretion, you have no one behind you, but another 5 miles behind you.
Alright, once that will slow down and you can tell us. Right.
Cargo 8980 request to contact Gander clearance for a estimated, revised ETA.
Cargo 8980, 131.7, report back to frequency.
That's 17, we'll report back, Cargo 8980.
Mountain Center, TW815 comfort with you at flight level 480 for flight level 570, request Oceanic clearance to Amsterdam.
TWA 15 Heavy, Moncton Center, hello. You'll get your Oceanic clearance a little bit closer to the Gander border.
Moncton Center, TW815, Concord, our ground speed is 1,000 knots, and we expect the Oceanic entrance point in about 40 minutes, so do advise that we need to call for clearance.
TWA 15 Heavy, if you don't mind, call me back when you're 30 minutes away from your entry, and then I can get you over to Gander.
Okay, TW815 will call you when the speed is clear.
Most good, 66 heavy.
Speedbird 16 and Victor, heavy go ahead.
You know if the guys were Uganda, they used to map tracks for this.
Considering a bit 7.
Not exactly sure what track it is today, unfortunately, my apologies. There you go, Zulu Bravo established.
Negative, if they were using the NAT track system for Oceanic,
Yep, they are.
Roger, thanks.
KLM 618 Alpha, turn left immediately heading 060.
Roger, left heading 060,
Mountain Delta, cargo look 67 Delta is back on the frequency from the Oceanic clearance.
Speedbird 114, heavy, turn right heading 100. Right, and who was back on frequency?
Cargo look 67 Delta.
That was wrong.
Cargo look 67
I
Delta,
looking
thank
at
you.
So this line down the middle.
Charlie Golf Lima Lima, Quebec.
So Nixo to the equal time point is actually 84.
Mountain Center 17, so request frequency change for Oceanic clearance.
And United 70, that's approved. Clearance is on 131.7. Report back this frequency, please.
Roger, December.
Mountain Radio, KLM 14, Romeo Mike reporting back on frequency.
KLM 14, Romeo Mike, thank you.
So about 468, leave the cockpit for about 10 minutes, if that's okay.
And Delta 466, that is approved. Just report back, please.
Yep, roger.
Cargo lock 7742, go ahead.
Welcome back, TTM through N3. How you doing? Now we're going to do some fuel.
7742, climb flight level 330 and report back in the cockpit, please.
Mountain Center, good morning, Iguana 275 with you, flow 350.
Iguana 275, Mountain Center, squawk it up for me, please.
Mountain Center, good morning, .com
482, Mountain Center, thank you.
11.6.
Mountain Center, very good afternoon, KLM 46 with E390.
KLM 646, Moncton Center, just stand by 1. And KLM 646, Moncton Center, identified at 390, thank you.
Mountain Center, KLM 652.
Estimate 68.4.
Go ahead.
Look at the frequency change to Oceanic level 0.
KLM 652, clearance 131.7, report back to this frequency.
131.7, and report when this frequency can 120.
And we expect to leave with 38. That reckons we'll leave at 35.
And TWA 15, you can expect that. Are you 30 minutes away?
So that's if we don't climb. Let's see what we get when we climb.
Mountain KLM 652, transfer frequency 131.7.
And KLM 652, let's make it 131.0 now.
Okay, 131.0, KLM 652, thank you.
TWA 15 heavy, contact 131.0, report back this frequency.
131.0, you'll report back.
Mountain Center, cargo look 67 Delta, radio check.
Cargo lock 67 Delta, 5x5.
Moncton Iguana 275, can you see us now on the radar?
Iguana 275, sorry, I got a lot going on. Do you mind just squawking that in one more time?
Squawk again, Iguana 275.
Aircast 124 heavy needs to step away from the frequency for about 5 minutes.
hanging out with these
And
other
yeah,
aircraft.
124, that's approved. Report back, please.
Got 638 just in front of us.
Cargo jet 8980 back on frequency.
38 back on frequency.
I got KLM 638 back on frequency. Was the other one?
Yep, that's him.
That was Cargo jet 8980.
We'll be switch over soon.
Cargo jet 8980. Thank you. You're back as well.
Mountain Center United 380 request switch to Gander Oceanic.
Speedbird 16 Victor, contact clearance 131.0. Report back with me.
Control RX 914 back on domestic with clearance. Rate continue.
RX 914. You look for direct Nixo now?
Affirmative. Left turn out of Gander.
RX 914. Proceed direct Nixo on course.
Nixo on course. Appreciate it. 914.
Mountain Center, cargo look 67 Delta, radio check.
Airlock 67 Delta, 5x5 out of here, Mountain.
Thank you.
SecJet 306, contact clearance 131.0 and report back to this frequency.
Iguana 275 for clearance.
And Iguana 275, still don't see you. What waypoint are you directed?
We're directing Jupi, Juliet, Oscar, Oscar, Papa, Yankee.
And how far away are you?
Stand by, Iguana 275. We're going to try to ident again.
KLM 652 on that frequency.
KLM 652, thank you.
David 5117 with you, slot 410.
And Iguana 275, thank you. I got you 350 now.
Iguana 275, and I'd like to change frequency for gender clearance.
Iguana 275, frequency 131.0, report back with me.
131.0, and we'll contact you back, Iguana 275.
And Speedbird calling to check and say your call sign again, please.
Mountain Avianca 217, we are 30 minutes away from Nixo, we need clearance Oceanic.
Dave Steves, how are you doing?
And Avianca 217, clearance frequency is 131.0, report back on my frequency.
131.0, Avianca 217, report one back.
Center, this is Delta 46, any transfer that descent of 370 now?
Delta 46, yep, got a bit of space for you now, descent flight level 370.
Hello, and welcome back, Dylan.
Thank you, descent down to 370, Delta 46.
Mountain, United 70 Heavy with you now.
United 70, thank you.
Yeah, first flight wasn't too bad.
Charlie Golf, Lima, Quebec, Moncton, go ahead.
Yes, sir, we're looking for 5 minutes away, and we're ready to set 56430.
Bit funny with that massive building. Whatever.
That's approved, just report
nice little lap of Melbourne. Got through.
430,
Palmer, good day.
KLM 618 Alpha heading 060.
Center, KLM 129 with you, flight level 350.
KLM 618 Alpha, are you coming back from Oceanic or are you reporting?
Negative, you told me to proceed to turn left heading 060 for one.
And KLM 618 Alpha,
Yeah,
that was
that's not
for
doing too
traffic.
bad. I'm just waiting for a
direct
clearance to
40
move over
now.
to clearance delivery for
Right,
Oceanic clearance. Won't be too long.
And Speedbird 114 heavy, turn left direct Jupi on course.
Mountain Center, KLM Center, we're to be back to Takeoff, crossing for like 5 minutes.
KLM 7-4 Victor, Moncton Center, that's approved to support back.
Roger, we'll report him back for the information.
Arc 914, unable to maintain 380.
Those 2 at once there, who was unable to maintain something?
Arc 914, unable 380, descending 350.
4X914, what's your Oceanic clearance?
380, we'll need to call him back.
Moncton 19275 back with you.
And Oryx 914, just for traffic, I'm going to have to descend you to 310 for now, and then you can contact 131.0 and tell me what you need when you're back.
Copy. Down to 310 out of 360, we'll contact Oceanic, we'll call back.
Captain 124, Heavy's back with you.
Cap 124, thank you.
What are we, 30 minutes out?
410.
Done.
United 38 Kilo Heavy, contact Gander radio now on 131.7.
Okay, set the KLM 129.
KLM 129, go ahead.
Pressing, at flight level 3.0.
KLM 129, Moncton Center, thank you.
Iguana 275 radio check.
Iguana 275, 5x5.
Thank you.
5117 now with you, flight level 410.
Indeed, that's the intention.
Bird 5117.
No sleep, just vatsim.
And Speedbird 5117, squawk it in, please.
That's Speedbird 5117.
On the Senate Northwest 260, I got a question.
Northwest 260, pass your message.
Yes, sir. We sent in our request for Oceanic clearance via the NetTrack site, and I haven't received it yet. Do we still need to go over and request the clearance verbally, or will that suffice? Just wait for the clearance to come back.
Northwest 260, contact 131.0, just confirm with them and then report back with me.
Okay, set the clock, make sure I've got the right time on this one. We do not have the right time, we're an hour off.
Speedbird 5117, heavy identified at 410.
Moncton Delta 466, heavy request send over to Oceanic.
Okay. Delta 466, contact 131.0 and report back this frequency.
131.0, I'm report back Delta 466 heavy.
Traffic at 601, like to switch to clearance, vPilot inside the NetTrack 2
Colonel X 4314, heavy Moncton Center, thank you.
United Control, Kilo Heavy Moncton Center.
United 38 Kilo Heavy Moncton Center.
Yeah, average cargo 2208.
Yeah, I'm not calling you.
I'm not quite paying attention. To confirm, you're a Concorde, right?
Confirm, you're a Concorde.
All right.
4X 914, thank you. And what's your crossing altitude?
310, currently on descent.
4X 914, perfect, thank you. Descent flight level 310.
914.
And on the center, Lima Lima, second path 15430.
Golf Lima Lima, Quebec, thank you.
Speedbird 5117 now, we have a go over to.
Request clearance, Oceanic.
Bianca 217, good day.
On to Delta 42, Delta 42, seeing if we can get the clearance.
Delta 42, you looking to go over to clearance?
Yep.
131.0 for Delta 42.
Delta 42, thanks.
Silka Delta Echo Foster Wolf.
Get the clearance, Delta 42, request clearance.
Declaration to Amsterdam via Church Zulu. And from Nixo, maintain flight level 360, Mach decimal 83.
Roger, Avianca 217 is secured to Amsterdam, track Zulu via Nixo,
TMI 235 from Nix survey level 360 and Mach decimal 83, Avianca 217.
Avianca 217, the repeat is all correct. Circle check, Delta Echo, Foxtrot Golf.
Delta Echo Foxtrot Golf, Celcal accepted, thank you.
Avianca 217, return to domestic, have a nice flight.
Domestic, bye bye.
Blocked, caution only. Executive 306, Gander, go ahead.
Executive 306,
Executive 306, that makes my life a lot easier, so hi. So you're clear to Farnborough via track Zulu, and from Nixo maintain level 410, Mach decimal 84.
So Farnborough, natural Zulu, flight level 410, and maintain decimal 84.
Executive 306, the repeat is correct, return to domestic.
Domestic, cheers,
Confirm, Kirklux 4314. Go ahead. Carlux 4314, go ahead.
Request clearance via Nutbecker.
Yeah, Carlux 4314, go ahead with the clearance request for track Romeo Romeo.
We inbound to Amsterdam via UP 49 North 50 West. 50 North, 40 West. UP 1612.
Carlux 4314, copied. We're gonna have some issues. I can either offer you flight level 360 or 380 at UP. Do you have a preference?
Request flight level 380.
Helemaal mooi, Carlux 4314, in that case clear to Amsterdam via random route over Jupi. And from Jupi, maintain flight level 380, Mach decimal 84.
Street flight level 380 via UP, track Romeo Romeo 1.84. We are flying TMI 235, the cell call is Kilo Lima Hotel Juliet.
Carlux 4314, the readback is correct, and cell call check on Kilo Lima Hotel Juliet.
Gander radar, KLM for Victor, receiver flight level 390, 400.
Gander Oceanic, Northwest 260, Oceanic clearance to Amsterdam, please.
Hello, first Carlux 1414, to confirm that you received the cell call check on Kilo Lima Hotel Juliet?
No.
Alright, in that case we'll try again once you'll reach Oceanic. For the time being, return to domestic, have a nice flight.
Thank you, bye.
Northwest 260, Gander, go ahead.
Yes sir, Northwest 260 is requesting Oceanic clearance to Amsterdam via random routing, entry as Jupi. Coordinates are 49 North, 50 West, 50 North, 40 West, 51 North, 30 West, 51 North, 20 West, Livery. We expect entry at Jupi at 1526 Zulu, flight number 350, Mach decimal 85.
Northwest 260, someone was blocking the frequency. To confirm, say again the estimate for Jupi and confirm request Mach decimal 85 at level 350, confirm?
Yes sir, request of flight level 350, Mach decimal 85, and estimate at Jupi is 1526.
Gander radar, KLM for Victor, requesting Oceanic clearance.
KLM 7 for Victor, please do not block my frequency again, someone else is calling already. Anyway, Northwest 260. Thanks for the call. Anyway, you are cleared to destination Amsterdam via the random routing over Jupi. And from Jupi, maintain flight level 350, Mach decimal 85.
After clear to Amsterdam, as per the nav track from waypoint UB, after passing waypoint UB, we'll maintain flight level 350 with Mach 185 for 74 Victor. Thanks.
Yeah, but that call was not for you. That was for the Northwest 260. Northwest 260, go ahead with the declare.
Yes, sir. I was just waiting for him to finish whatever he was saying. But yes, sir, we are cleared. Amsterdam via random routing, entry at UB at 15260, flight level 350.
Northwest 260, much appreciated. Your readback is correct for now. Return to domestic. Have a nice flight.
Thank you, sir. Great job.
Kilo 7 for Victor, you still here?
7 for Victor, yes. We are having a connection issue, so please run your call.
7 for Victor, no worries. The call I just made was for another aircraft. Anyway, go ahead with your clearance request now.
We'd like to request the Oceanic clearance.
Yeah, go ahead.
7 for Victor, actually we will be passing waypoint UP as per our flight plan.
First finish with the 7 for Victor. KLM 7 for Victor. I need the estimate for Jupi and your requested Mach number and flight level, sir.
We are 436 nautical miles to arrive at Jupi at 1552.5 Zulu, and our file is 340, flight level 340 at Mach 785.
KLM 7 for Victor. Confirm estimate Jupi is 1552?
1551 Zulu for 7 for Victor.
KLM 7 for Victor, lovely. In that case, clear to Amsterdam via the random route over Jupi. From Jupi, maintain level 340, Mach 85.
Clear to Amsterdam, we are en route. Once approaching UP, we'll maintain flight level 350, Mach 85 for 7 for Victor.
7 for Victor, the readback is correct. For now, return to domestic.
Back on domestic, 7 for Victor, thanks.
That's your calling. Confirm KLM 671 for clearance?
671,
KLM 601, go ahead.
KLM 601, requesting clearance flight for Zulu, estimating NISCO at 1517 Zulu, best flight level 370, Mach 184.
Mountain Center, KLM 7 for Victor, back with you, domestic. Clearance has already been received by...
Thank you. Cargolux 67 Delta Heavy, contact 131.7, good flight.
Canada 121.7, Cargolux 67 Delta, good day.
Delta 42, are you with me?
Delta 42 without clearance, and we're a mile away.
Delta 42, over to 131.7, have a good flight.
131.7, Delta 42.
Cap 124, contact Gander now 131.7.
Block.
Cap 124, heavy contact, Gander now 131.7, good flight.
31.7, Air Captain 124, heavy, good day.
Stand by, let me find you on my sheet.
Gander, Air Captain 124, heavy, flight level 350, Mach 0.86.
Gander 124, stand by. KLM 638, pass the message.
KLM 638, request self-full check, Charlie Papa Bravo Golf.
Charlie Papa Bravo Golf, confirm.
Confirm, 638.
Okay, KLM 638, South incoming to Charlie Papa Bravo Golf.
Jump radio KLM 141, marking 10, frequency 131.8.
AFM 131.8.
KLM 61.
KLM 641, pass your message.
741, expecting spatial north at the visual west at the 6001. The next waypoint is spatial north at the visual west That we will create a zero, but
Okay, Kilo 641. I didn't get any of that. Just confirm what's your position that you're passing right now. Are you passing over 49 north 40 west?
we're passing 49 north, 40 west.
Okay, Kilo 641. And what time do you pass 49 north 40 west?
We are passing 49 north, 40 west of west.
Okay, Kilo 641. Then after 49 north 40 west, you're gonna pass over 50 north 30 west. And what time will that be? And after the 50 north 30 west, what's the waypoint after that?
The next one is from north to west.
Okay, Kilo 60, correction 641, Shanwick copies passing 49 north 40 west at time 1509 at Zulu flight level 390, estimating 50 north 30 west at time 1601 Zulu.
69.6 on the fuel there for Nixo. Yep, we're about plus. Beginning of fuel.
Position report.
Carglass 7, correction, Carglass 67 Delta Stan. Lufthansa 459er.
Lufthansa 459er, go ahead.
Lufthansa 459er, just confirm you are passing 59 north 30 west.
I passed 59 north 30 west at 1449er and updated you in my last position report.
Okay, I just want to keep track of the time that I have there. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Lufthansa 459.
Get a radio, good morning, speedboat 1787 with you.
Speedboat 1787, Gander radio standby. Carglass, that was calling me, call panel.
Carglass 67 Delta.
Carglass 67 Delta, passing message.
Carglass 67 Delta, we pass UPS time 1507, flight level 330, Mach 0.83. We are inbound 49er west 50 north at 1517, estimating 58 north 40 west next.
Carglass 67 Delta, who was the controller before you?
Moncton Center, Carglass 67 Delta.
Did you get clearance on delivery?
Yeah, we got it.
Radar Oryx 914.
Oryx 914 stand. The Carglass 67 Delta is supposed to contact the other controller. Just stand by, let me get to the lead.
Down the radio is 5 Hotel Oscar, position report.
Let's get into it off. Does this aircraft have the ability to do the offsets?
Bridge 26 Charlie Whiskey standby. And the Carglass 67
Should be able to.
Delta,
I'll do right one.
Problem track. I'm not controlling that route.
Alright, contacting 131 decimal 725 Carglass 6.
And looks like we shouldn't have done that. Alright, I think we'll go. Bye. The end of this